Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to StarCraft 2's co-op. Today, it is time to complete a Brutal Mutation mission with the man, the myth, the legend, with none other than Tychus. This is gonna be the very first time that I will be able to complete a mutation mission with him. I actually tried recording a video with him completing last week's mission, but it turns out that pre-programmed kill bots are not a particularly good match for Tychus and his outlaws. So I'm secretly hoping that this week's one is gonna be a little bit better. Apparently, it's called Unstable Environment, and we're gonna be playing on the Site of Amon map, which I personally consider to be by far the hardest map in the map pool of co-op. First off, we have Twister. Tornadoes move across the map, damaging and knocking back player units in their path. Secondly, we have the Lava Burst. Lava periodically bursts from the ground at random locations and deals damage to player air and ground units. And then lastly, we have Time Warp. Enemy Time Warps are periodically deployed throughout the map. So long story short, I think we're gonna have to keep an eye out on our units, and I actually think that Tychus is gonna be a great pick just because our armies aren't gonna be very massive, and that should technically make it easier to not walk into the bad stuff. As far as my mastery points go, I've got the Tychus attack speed increase on power set 1, the Tri-Outlaw research improvement on power set 2, and then on power set 3 we have the Odin cooldown reduction. And I think that all of this combined is gonna allow Tychus himself to dish out a huge amount of damage. Now I've grouped up together with Drone Rush, who is playing Nova. Brutal has been selected. I think it is time to play. Alrighty, so here we go. It's gonna be difficult to fast expand, I think, but yeah, we'll probably kill this one first. It's probably the smartest way of going about this.
I discovered that Amon's forces have invaded the temple to raise a Void Shade hybrid. You cannot let him succeed. Eliminate his Void Slivers, and the abomination will not draw breath.
Alrighty, Lyrak, we will try and help you out. I think if you want to do the bonus objective, doing this Void Sliver first probably makes the most sense. Let's give it a try on this very first attempt. We should be in a good spot. Now, since I can't really go for the fast expansion, I can't really go for like the command center first. Or I guess I could and just fly it over there a little while later. But we'll just simply open up right here with the refinery. Now, as far as the outlaws go, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up none other than the Rattlesnake first. Just because he's really good at just simply tanking a bunch of the damage. And he also actually heals and deals quite a lot of damage. So I think he's gonna be a good first option overall. Never really something you can go wrong with. So let's go ahead and pick up the Muscle Armory. Now, after trying out a wide variety of strategies, I actually don't really know what the superior choice for all of the different outlaws is. The thing is, a lot of them are good in very specific situations. So all of them have their use. And I don't think there's really going to be like a go-to best all-round strategy. Although it looks like the Rattlesnake first is pretty much always going to be a, at the very least, decent option, right? So we'll go ahead and pick up Kev, a Rattlesnake West, as one of our first dudes. I'm also gonna go ahead and pick up myself a engineering bay pretty early on for the Tri-Outlaw upgrades. I think that's gonna be useful. And I think I also want to start upgrading Tychus himself quite early on, just because he's very powerful. So we might want to pick up another one of those structures here called the Gunslinger's Hideout. You know what, well, actually, let's just wait a little bit until we get Rattlesnake out. But after that, we'll get it.
Trouble is gonna land here on our base in a hot minute.
All right. So here's Tychus. And there's his pal Rattlesnake. Very good. Let's go ahead and increase the attack speed of these dudes first off, because these mastery points, guys, they really make this an extremely, extremely potent set of upgrades. I'm gonna go ahead and just simply hotkey all of my dudes right here on 1, Muscle Armory on 2, and Engineering Base on 3. Let's go ahead and continue making a bunch of these SCVs. And as soon as I can, oh, look at that, already the Lava Burst, and then also those big bubbles are ready to go. But I think all things considered, we should probably be alright here, just if we upgrade our dudes a whole lot. Well, that should do. That's exactly where Tychus shines. Alright, so that's gonna improve the amount of SCVs that we have here quite a bit already. Let's go ahead and pick up the Gunslinger's Hideout. I'm gonna add that one to hotkey 3 as well. And I'll also pick up a second engineering bay just because we can. I can't really look away from my army too much. So let's see what we can do over here. I know that these in general are really good. The additional attack speed obviously is extremely valuable. So let's go ahead and pick that one up as soon as we possibly can. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick that one up. So I basically get additional attack speed whenever we are inside of the radius of one of those revitalizers, which is super potent.
Unless you destroy a sliver.
There we go.
The first void sliver is no more, but many remain.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up as many of the upgrades as I can for now. And I'm also gonna make my way over in this direction just because I want to make sure that I can complete the bonus objective as well. And we already know. Oh, that actually hurts, man. That actually really badly hurt. We already know as well that this is gonna be a pretty painful solution. Looks like those lava spouts don't mess around, guys. Donnie Vermillion warned us about that for a while already. Well, that's alright. He's gonna be able to come back here in just a second. I'm kind of tempted to maybe pick up a medevac platform here already. Just because my mobility is always going to be one of those things that I want to improve if I can. Okay, let's get Tychus and his friends back together. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and pick up some upgrades here as well. Just in general. I don't really have a priority as far as upgrades go. I just try and upgrade everything. That's been my general rule of thumb, and it seems to work quite well. As long as you're semi-smart with what you're picking, you can't really go wrong. Unless you're picking, like, I don't know, 4 specialists or whatever. But this is pretty good. I am gonna prioritize less dudes over more dudes. Gonna do a little bit of damage over here. My medevac is available.
We must ensure they depart soon. If you can help defend the ship where it leaves, I will not forget it.
Let's go ahead and continue getting upgrades.
The vessel is moving forward. I pray it remains safe.
You know what? Let's just improve the healing by 2. It's probably not a bad idea, eh? There's an attack wave coming up, which is important to point out. Ooh. Careful now, Lowko. There's still a couple units over here. Who should we pick up next, by the way, from the outlaw outpost? I'm not sure. Excuse me, gentlemen. Could you please stop attacking me? That'd be wonderful. Nova did kill the other objective point, so that should be good. And I think this should also help out the evacuation ship. Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave yet. I'm just gonna stand around here for just a little while longer. I think I'm gonna pick up Sirius next. I love Sirius's damage output in general. It's really powerful. Imagine this guy would just... Are you doing anything? Imagine if you would just idle above one of those lava spouts.
Enemy combatants in motion.
Alright.
They're headed our way.
I guess we can walk through this stuff, right? Well, I'm not sure what the evacuation ship is doing over there. Which is a little unfortunate. I wish we had a bit more of an idea of what was going on there, but it's okay. Alright. We do want to get the expansion going, obviously. Is it doing anything? Is it... maybe bugged a little? I'm not sure. Alright. Odin in a couple seconds, boys. Let's get it going. May as well.
The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter a void sliver.
I actually don't know if the Odin also gets benefit right here. Yeah, it also gets the benefit from the revitalizer. It's pretty sick. Okay, good work. That should already fix the majority of that. But for some reason... Oh, they actually just killed my platform there. That's why. I was gonna say, why can I not teleport back? But they killed my medevac platform. Alright. So not bad so far, but definitely not super clean either, right? We'd rather have a little bit more. Let's get the SCVs back in mining over there. And actually, now that I'm close by, let's also pick up Sirius here. Sirius is always a good option. Can I bring an SCV along? If you please want to join us, sir, that'd be wonderful. I don't want you to really go down. I don't know if the lava spouts, by the way, can make their way towards our natural expansions. There might be a chance that it does. Alright. So far so good. Sadly, the bonus objectives seem to be bugged out or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. Kind of unfortunate. Alright, just simply idling over here, by the way, is also a bit of a risk. So let's just keep that one in mind as well.
Not enough minerals.
Alright, so Sirius is gonna be able to place down those turrets. He's also a detector at the same time, which is wonderful. I don't think I really need a whole lot more healing than this, actually, for now. There's gonna be a second bonus objective in this area in a little bit as well, but... we've escorted the first one perfectly fine, right? Mr. Rattlesnake. Always good. Well, we know that the second one is gonna be here in just a little bit, so... we can try and move up the ramp.
Activating defensive drone.
Okay. Gonna go ahead and heal them up that way. It's a pretty nice way of healing. I don't have any defense.
Griffin's ready for boarding.
Okay, okay. I was just gonna say to my ally that I don't have defense, but it looks like Drone Rush already has this one covered.
Time to play defense.
Well done. Trusting your allies is always a good option. Although it may be a little difficult when you play randoms on the ladder, for example, where you just queue with like someone else. Or into like a random stranger. Where did Sirius go? Oh, Sirius may have actually gotten hit as well. Oh, Dronos is actually repairing him. Good guy, Dronos. I think Sirius may have actually gotten hit as well by the objective point. Maybe by the thing that my ally threw forward. So now that the first bonus objective is kind of bugged out, right? Does that mean that the rest of them will be bugged out as well? I'm not sure. Nice bonus. I think the bonus objective is somehow messed up. I'm not sure why. Yeah, let's start killing some units.
We got some cloaked enemies hiding around here.
Okay.
Where are the detectives?
We got turrets here, buddy. Sirius does not mess around.
We will strike the void sliver. The hybrid has almost formed.
Nah, that's fine. Here's the nuke. Pretty good nuke, if I might be so fair to myself. Gotta get some more upgrades.
Excellent. Each felled void sliver gives us more.
Yeah, so it looks like the bonus objectives are just not here anymore, guys. Disappointing times. So I'm focusing on smaller amounts of units here in general, which probably is not a bad idea. Seems to work out quite nicely. Maybe having a fixer out, though, is not a bad idea.
Enemies sniffed out our base. Let's make them regret it.
Alrighty.
The evacuation ship is almost ready to resume its course.
Oh, really? There is going to be a second evacuation ship? Fair enough. I thought the first one bugged out the rest of the bonus objectives as well, but apparently not.
Heading out. Keep watch over it.
Where's it moving out from, though? It says it's moving out, right? But I'm not sure. Alright. I decided to go back home.
Use a defensive drone.
Let's go ahead and saturate the gas over here, because that seems to be one of my limiting resources. Rattlesnake also, or rather, Sirius also has some legitimately good anti-air. It's one of the things that I was a little worried about when I first started playing Tychus. But Rattlesnake kind of fixes most of your anti-air issues, which is nice. Maybe I should bring Lieutenant Nikara with me as well. Lieutenant Nikara is pretty strong when it comes to her healing, and I found that, in general, keeping your dudes alive is helpful. There we go. Don't die, please.
Not enough minerals.
Sirius, no! Stop flying! So there we go, now you have like a burst heal as well, so I don't need to like use my medivacs for healing anymore, which is nice. That means I can use them instead to teleport back towards Nova. There we go. We can head on over to the next objective point. Want to try and make sure that my allies fight as much within the circles that I provide as well. And obviously I can also heal them up, right? Which is really helpful. So I'm running double healer right now, which may sound a little crazy, but I found it to be very useful. Okay, here we go. Let's go for the next objective. Smooth sailing so far, guys, not gonna lie.
Company's coming to our base, and they
Give me
do
nuke it.
not look too happy.
Sirius taking a lot of damage from that lava spout. Units are coming towards her base, but it's alright.
Drone initiated.
I'm just gonna go ahead and actually teleport back.
Destroy the last void sliver, and the hybrid shall die.
I think I might actually want to pick up this upgrade here as well.
Enough minerals.
I haven't really focused all too much on the upgrades here. But Tychus himself is now gonna get additional attack speed, which is even stronger, obviously, than what we had already. Let's go ahead and make them a detector. Lieutenant, what's her name? Almost said Lieutenant Morales, but that's not the same one, eh? Lieutenant Nikara. Do you think that's the reason why she's called Lieutenant Nikara? Just because Morales was already taken? Ooh. Everyone's kind of like derping around a bunch, though, because of all those twisters and whatnot. We're kind of hurting. As you may have noticed, though, I have my big red button ready to go again for the final objective point. We still have 7.5 minutes remaining. Very good.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, dude, the fact that everything synergizes, though, like my dudes are healing up my allies as well, right? And I'm giving him additional attack speed as well, which is just extremely valuable. Sirius does seem to get stuck a lot more often, though. I guess it's because he's just physically a larger unit. Did I just call him fat? No, I didn't. He's just a machine. Can machines be fat? I'm not sure. I know this is the internet, so someone's probably offended. I just want to say I love robots. All equally. Very much. Here we go, boys. Bring forth the big bada booms. It just shut down a couple of those slivers and whatnot as well. It's kind of insane. I don't care. I'm just gonna stand here and fight. For my right.
Enemy attacks on the way to our base. I don't like this one bit.
Ooh. Yeah, the big dog is very big indeed. But there we go. I think that was it, right? For some reason, the escorted evacuation ships are...
Amon from this world.
Yeah, for some reason, they're stuck at 84%, but...
Thank you, commanders.
That was very straightforward, actually. That worked out like a charm. Alrighty. Give me that sweet bonus experience. So many level ups. We're now level 129. As far as units and structure skilled goes, even though I felt like I wasn't playing particularly effective, we still ended up killing pretty much just as much as Nova did, right? That's so sick. We can deal so much damage while just simply staring at our units. My expansion was late, right? I didn't saturate it properly. I did not really get my engineering bay upgrades very efficiently either, but we still managed to just simply provide so much support to our allies' units as well. And because of all of that, right? We got a lot of kills there, and we cleaned the mission up with relative ease. So there we have it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as the little bell icon right next to the subscribe button, so you get notifications as soon as future videos go live. A special shout out to the Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for directly helping out the channel. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile or write. And I will see you once again in the next one.